Welcome back to the Morning Mindset, my friends. I hope you are doing well. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for all of us who are enduring this time of social distancing and the mounting numbers in the sicknesses and deaths that are occurring because of COVID-19. It is a heartbreaking time in our lives, and I want to ask you a very serious question. Are the circumstances around you causing you to begin questioning God Himself? Are the circumstances causing you to doubt, to fear, to wonder if He's really in control, if He's really working together for the good of those who love Him? You see, circumstances, because they are so powerful and so real and tangible, have a way of pushing us to the very edge of our faith, have a way of making us assess and evaluate what's going on in our heart of hearts rather than just what's going on in the circumstances around us. And we find in the book of Job, as we continue looking at Job's situation, that that's really where Job came to. He came to a place where he could see no logical reason for why he was going through what he was going through. And we as readers get a little peek behind the curtain and understand there is no logical human reason for what Job was going through. Job had done nothing wrong to deserve the things that had come into his life. There was no real pragmatic reason that it was happening that he could see. And yet it was happening. And it was all happening because of something that was going on behind the scenes. Something God was doing on, might I say, an eternal level that really was not related to Job himself. It was related more to God demonstrating something to Satan about his power, his keeping power, his sustaining power, and about how he patiently works alongside us as human beings to sustain and strengthen our faith. You see, what happened in Job's circumstance is that by the time he got through with all of his suffering and all of his self-justification, God showed up, and God began putting things into perspective. And He taught Job an increased amount of what we refer to as the fear of the Lord. He taught Job who He is and why the facts of who God is put us human beings in a place where we have no place and no right to question God. Now, I hope that phrase creates a little bit of a dissonance for you, because it should. You see, our human tendency is to question everything, especially in the Western world. We're taught to question authority and taught to, be your own person and be independent and all those things. And there is good in all of that to a degree. But sometimes it pushes us to do the same toward God, to turn toward the creator of the universe who sustains galaxies and universe in the palm of His hand, and to have the audaciousness to question what He's doing. And God's point to Job at the end of the book of Job, chapters 38, 39, and 40, are to point out, Job, you don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to questioning and criticizing me, because you don't have a big enough perspective. Here's just some of what God says to Job. Dress for action like a man. I will question you, and you make it known to me. Will you even put me in the wrong? Will you condemn me, that you may be right? Have you an arm like God? And can you thunder with a voice like His? Adorn yourself with majesty and dignity. Clothe yourself with glory and splendor. Pour out the overflowings of your anger, and look on everyone who's proud and abase him. Look on everyone who's proud and bring him low, and tread down the wicked where they stand. Hide them all in the dust together. Bind their faces in the world below. Then will I also acknowledge to you that your own right hand can save you. You see, God is comparing Job to himself, and there is no comparison, my friends. The fear of the Lord demands that we acknowledge that fact as well.